I'm finally back on the mower, working on some brakes. Been building this line to run up here. Got that tab made on the new plasma table, and then put this fitting in with the spring clip, and then coming out the back, it's gonna tee off and go towards the front, and then tee again, run through here with a bulkhead fitting, hoses to the wheels on either side, and then gonna run a hose back here to the rear brake. So gonna just keep working on that stuff, and hopefully I can get all the brakes hooked up. The brakes are hooked up. Modified a banjo fitting to run a 3/8 hose off of. Got a reservoir mounted up here, just welded the little tab onto the fender there, so I can fill it. And then got this little hose, this hard line built to this bracket, and then tees off back behind there, runs back here to the rear caliper. I left this loose for now because when I do all the chains and everything through here, and the fuel tank that goes in here, need to make sure that I'm gonna have room for everything, so I left that a little long and loose. And then they run up from that T fitting, they run up behind, go to another T, to these bulkhead fittings, and then the bulkhead fitting goes around down to the caliper, and then there's an adapter there to go from the dash 3 and fitting to the 7/16 24 flare fitting. Same thing on this side. It just tees off across front, runs through on the inside, back to there. So you can see that line running across there. Kinda, if it'll focus, there we go. Running through there, and should do all that. I didn't tighten all the fittings yet. I didn't put any fluid in it, just because if I gotta pull, when I gotta pull all this back off to weld stuff and do all the chains and everything, it'll be easier to build all the chain stuff and shift linkage and everything with the fenders off. So until I get all that done, I don't want to fill the brake system with fluid because I'll just have to drain it all back out again. Well, now I'm gonna pull the hood and front, like grill and side panels and everything off. That way I can get in there and see what all I need to do to be able to get chains hooked up on this thing and tensioners and all that, as well as shifter and clutch linkage and everything all made. So I'll just get all that pulled off and keep going. Well, I got the hood and fenders pulled off again. Started working on getting this first set of chains put in. Well, I guess it's not a set, it's just the first chain that runs from the engine to the jack shaft. It does clear that shaft down there, which I was a little worried about, but that's for the, I'm gonna try to use all that for the shift lever. So it'll be the factory mower deck height arm that'll turn into the shift lever, and then so that should work. I just got to get a tensioner built to go down in here. I got these brackets drawn up. I'll just have to cut out 2 of each. This bolt hole is for the tensioning bolt. It'll get bent, and then this is where the sprocket's gonna mount, and then mount to a pivot point here, and these are for the pivot mount. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these things cut out on this 3/16 plate. Well, it looks like those are going to work out pretty good. Those will hook onto the piece of tube like so. It's kind of probably hard to visualize, but they'll go on there. Both will go through the tube and this tab like that, and then this will stack on like this, and it'll all get welded in underneath, back up in there. So then it'll pivot. I don't have the sprocket yet. It's in the mail, so I'm gonna just get these cut out, and then when the sprocket shows up, I'll finish assembling all this, weld it together, get it mounted in there, and then you'll be able to see a little better how it looks. But for now, we'll cut out a couple more of these. Well, there we go. 2 more pieces. I just got to clean all the rust off of them, but sure am impressed with how well this plasma table works. Really no slag at all, really, to speak of. I'm just using the cut chart that I found online for the cut 45, and all their speeds and pierce times and all that seems to be pretty dang good. So we'll just keep working off of their chart, and I'm super happy to have this thing. It's making this way quicker to do stuff. So we'll as soon as we get the sprocket in a couple days, we'll get started putting all this stuff together and getting it stuffed up in there. Well, just got that this other bracket cut out. I decided to change the way I was doing this a little bit. So I folded the one tab over to connect the two in the middle, cut the rest of the tab off of the other bracket, and then I made this new one that's gonna also tie in here, so I can have a tensioning rod come off of it. It'll make more sense. A rod should be here tomorrow. So then I'll just have another bracket up above where the rod can go through, and then it'll pull up on the bottom section of this chain. It'll go in there and then pull up on it to tension it. So as when I get that other part, I'll design up another bracket to hold it and then be able to put that thing in there. Decided to put a hydraulic clutch on it instead of a cable, mainly because the cable clutch that I did on the Odyssey was very stiff and hard to pull. So I figured I'd try a hydraulic clutch, and it was easier than building a special cable and everything for it. Built that new little mounting bracket to hold the release cylinder, slave cylinder, whatever you want to call it, down there. And then just ran lines up to this. I still need to bleed all of it and make sure that it's going to work, but if not, I still have the factory cable end, and I think I have the cable somewhere, so I could always just use that if I need to. Just thought this would be a better way to do it. And then been working on the mount. Got all this stuff figured out for the front chain tensioner. This will hold the top of the tensioning rod, and it'll all go underneath like this. It's kind of hard to show it in there, but figured I'd show it before I weld all that in there too. So, keep going. Well, that's the concept at least. The chain that's on there right now is not actually linked together, and it's one that I had broke a few times on the Odyssey, so it's pretty stretched. I'll have to get a new chain on there and see where everything lines up, because right now they're a little close to the chain on the pivot points, well, on the arm, I guess I'd call it. And then the front mount, I may need to change the length on them just a little bit, but that's the concept at least. I'll have to get a new chain, and then I can see what all I need to do. Well, I think that's all we got time for this video. At least all the brakes are done and got started on the chains. The clutch should be good to go. When the new chains show up in the next few days or whatever, I'll be able to get back onto that and finish those. And probably next video I'll try to get all the shift linkage and stuff hooked up as well, and then I can start on getting wiring done and just a bunch of welding, and then should be ready for a test drive hopefully, if it still runs. I guess it's been a few years, but hopefully. Thanks everybody for watching. If you want to, head over to the website, buildsnotprojects.com. Check out the merch. We got the sweatshirts, a new style hat. This one's a few years old and dirty, but they hold up well. And then other than that, all these parts that I used, anything that I bought on Amazon, I'll have it linked down in the description. And if you guys are looking for any of that, you can find it there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Don't remember what I was gonna say.